Hey, good morning. Chuck here with appledrains. This video is about the Cub Cadet. It is, what is that, the XT1 Enduro series, and it's a 42-inch blade, but it would be the same on a 46. And this is how you replace this steering gear. Can you see that? You see where the teeth are missing right here? So if you have that problem, this is the video for you. I found all kinds of videos on how to replace the steering column gear that's down there. There's hundreds of videos about that. That's really simple. This is a little bit more involved. So take a look at the video and we'll sum it up at the end for you too. But it's only like 5 or 6 minutes to show you how to do this, and you'll be able to replace this gear. Next, we're going to go ahead and open it up and drop down the blades, get that out of the way. And then what I did was I went ahead and unhooked the tie rod right here. Pretty easy to do. Take that off. Now we're going to go ahead and get to the steering gear bolt, which is down here. I know it's dark in here. Let's see if I can get on there. But can you see that steering gear? It's got teeth missing, so I've got to get that off of there and replace that. So let's get started. So down here underneath, see if I can get the camera up there. Can you see there's a nut right there? Get it in the center of these guys. There you go. Can you see there's a bolt right there? And so I've got to get to that. And then there's another one on the top. Let's come around this way. There's another one up here on the top. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it or not. There's another one right over here. So I've got to loosen that up, and then I'll take off this next tie rod, and we'll pull that gear out of there. So what I had to do was pull these tie rods. Can you see that? I had to pull the tie rod off here on the same side there, and then I also had to remove it here so that I could get that gear out. And once I got the gear out, then it was pretty easy. But I did have to pull these two tie rods right here. So what I did was I went ahead and removed the tie rod right here. You see it? Remove that tie rod, and then I had to remove it on the gear itself. Now I'm putting it back together, and I just need to tighten up that tie rod, and then we can slide the gear on right here. I don't know if you can see all that, but we'll slide that gear on and we should be ready to go. Okay, now we just need to wiggle that gear back into the slot, get it kind of lined up. See how we're just laying there, and once that gear drops on, then we'll reattach the tie rod, straighten out the wheels, reattach the tie rod. Almost. So can you see that? I know it's dark. We got it on there, and it looks like we're lined up just right. Let me check the other side real quick. I think we got it. Let's go on the other side. Oh yeah, that looks just right on the money. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put that nut back on there, tighten down the gear itself. But yeah, I mean, you can see it moves really easy now. Nice, very nice. There we go. Now we put the nut on the bottom of that and tighten it down, and we should be ready to fire this up. So it's a little bit of work. Got that bolt down through there and tightened up from down below. The gear's intact. So now all we need to do is hook up these tie rods. It should be pretty easy. We've got to straighten out our wheels on both sides, line that up, tighten this bolt up from underneath, and we're all set. It's a long ways. Okay, so let's put this steering wheel on here if we can. It slid right on. And then we've got to get this bolt. It's kind of hard to get it with your fingers, so I'll get the extension, get this bolt down there and tighten it up. So I really didn't even need to take this wheel off, but from watching other people's videos, it looked like that's what you were supposed to do, but got to it. This had nothing to do with the problem. At least I hope this had nothing to do with the problem. So turning the wheels now, it looks good. Come back the other way, all the way. No more clicking, no more easy turn. It looks great. That looks like we got that problem solved. So when we turn the wheel, you can see that gear moving nice. Come back the other way, and everything's really nice. Wasn't any problem with the actual steering gear from the steering wheel. It was actually that gear that the teeth were broke. Let me show you that. So can you see these teeth, how they were missing right here? If I can focus on it. It broke those teeth off right there, and we had to replace that whole gear. Hey, this is Chuck with Appledrains, reminding you that if you believe you can do something, I guarantee you can do it. Have a great day. It pops right up. Get it twisted around a little bit. There we go. Just so it doesn't get everything wet. But yeah, it's looking really good. Real simple project, you know, something that's fun to do. And irrigation, it is one of the easiest things that there really